Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Cardi B and Doja Cat. I actually just got finished talking about Cardi B and her whole situation with her fans, and it reminded me of Doja Cat, so let's just talk about them both. If you're interested in them, female rap, pop, conspiracy theories, trending topics, my unpopular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, then go on ahead and subscribe and let's get into it. We are almost at 5K, y'all, and I have a Q&A for, the people who care and love me and support me down. I have a Q&A for you guys and for the people who don't mess with me for real, if y'all want to be nosy for real like that. So subscribe for that and let's get into it. Okay, so we already know who Doja Cat and Cardi B are. No need to introduce them. I just got done talking about Cardi B literally yesterday because of the fact that she's been going off on her fans in regards to her music for months. Like, this has been a never-ending thing for months on end. Every other month she's going off on her fans for them asking about music or for them wanting her to fulfill her promises when it comes to the music. I've been talking about this and how irritating it is and how rude and disrespectful it is to her core audience. So honestly, when I got to thinking about Cardi B and just like all of this anger and frustration and like all of this stuff surrounded by her fans, I got to thinking about Doja Cat and how they really are kind of similar. I feel like Cardi B is a little bit more volatile, but Doja Cat has also shown her distaste for her fans over the years, and I don't think that that's magically gone away. I heard that she was going off on some fans the other day too, but I'm not sure where. She be on all types of stuff. She be on Twitch, she be on Instagram, she be on Spaces. Doja Cat kind of be everywhere, and I don't know where she connects with her fans all the time, so I'm not always able to keep up with when she goes off on them. But she frequently goes off on them too, and she has said things like she doesn't love her fans and things like that. So I kind of wanted to get into it. Like, why is that for real? Like, what is it? Because the fans, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, while fans can be a little annoying, they don't really say or do anything, at least with these two women that I've noticed, that requires that type of a response. So I always try to get into like, what is this? Is this displaced anger? Because the fans, in my opinion, 9 times out of 10 don't deserve the type of responses that they get from both Cardi B and from Doja. So I kind of wanted to get into Doja Cat a little bit more so first, considering I just made a video about Cardi B. So if you haven't seen that, it's literally like the last 2 videos I made, so go check it out on my page. I talked about this whole situation that's going on with her in regards to her album. Now, with Doja, it's not necessarily about her putting out work or putting out albums that she seems to have gotten frustrated with. She just seems to get frustrated with fans in general, just saying, oh, my fans are not called kittens. She calls her fans jobless. She calls her fans worthless. She says she doesn't like them. She doesn't know them, things like that. Like, kind of disassociating herself from her fans in a sense, which is weird because as an artist, you literally need your fans and your fan support in order to continue thriving as an artist. So I kind of think about it in the context as, is it displaced anger with Doja Cat? Because we do remember, like, way back when Doja Cat first broke into the scene in a mainstream way, and she got her big hit with Say So, and how that went crazy, and she just blew up after that, and she, just seemed to be catapulted into fame and working nonstop, and how she, talked about how she was depressed and how she was sad and how, she was being overworked and how, she was doing a lot of the things that she liked to do, but she was tired and she didn't want to do them all the time. I start to connect it to that. I don't really feel like Doja Cat she really hates her fans or dislikes her fans. I think she doesn't like fame. I think that she doesn't like being famous. And, in connotation to being famous is having fans. So I feel as though she takes out her anger on her fans because without her fans, she wouldn't be famous. You get what I'm saying? So she ends up saying, oh, I'm so irritated, I'm famous, and I have to do all these things that I don't want to do, and I'm tired, and I'm exhausted, I'm being overworked. And the only people she has to take it out on is her fan.
And you want to know what the thing is? In between making all of these songs for this album, I'm doing all this shit that I don't fucking want to do. Do I want to do that shit because I have to? No. Sometimes I have to fucking do that shit. But no, I don't. do shit like that. I don't fucking want to do that. I want to be home. I want to play I want to make music. I want to play fucking video games. I want to be doing this shit.
Okay, so I thought that clip gave some context. And me adding that does not mean that it's justified for Doja Cat or Cardi B to go off on their fans and be volatile and be angry and mean and go off. No, 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 no. It's just giving context as to why I feel like this is probably happening. And yeah, that video is old, but I still feel like she still feels this way. Like, she's just as busy now as she was back then. She's literally been working ever since she, became the star that she is. And it's not even to say like, oh, are we supposed to feel so bad for her all the time? Because we are regular working class people as well, and we have jobs and we are tired and we don't want to do the things that you know what I'm saying, that we have to do either. So it's not to say, oh, we're supposed to feel so bad for her or whatever. It's just to give context as to, I feel like it's displaced anger. I feel as though she's not really upset at her fans. She's upset at the industry. She's upset at having to do this, and now she has to make music. She has to do photo shoots. She has to go on tour. She is attached to other people who are making money off of her. You know what I'm saying? Same for Cardi B. She has to put out an album. She's contractually obligated to do this. This is her job. She is under pressure to perform now. So it's not just like something cute that, Doja Cat was doing on GarageBand years ago. Or for Cardi B, it's not just a hobby or just something she was just doing while she was broke. These people have to do these things. They are attached to people and people who are greater than them. They have expectations on them. And I think the expectations that they have that are placed upon them from the industry and from fans cause them to react in a volatile nature. I don't think it's the fans at all. I think it's the position that they have to play in the industry that causes them to have a distaste for the fans, because the fans don't truly understand the pressure that they're under and the things that they have to deal with behind the scenes. So they end up taking it out on fans. That's what I think. I think deep down they're probably very grateful, but they're tired of their fans because of the fact that, dang, I'm famous. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to please everybody. I have to please my label. I have to please the fans. I have to please this person. I have to perform here. I have to do this. Which, of course, like I said, what are we supposed to do? They're famous. They're rich. Are we supposed to have that much empathy for them? Not necessarily if you don't want to. But I feel like I understand what the issue is. Is that a reason to go off on your fans and for you to be, going off on them and taking it out on them? Hell no. Because it's not our fault that you guys have to do what y'all have to do at the end of the day. However, I do think that that's what it is at the end of the day. The fans are getting the brunt of the issues that they're dealing with behind the scenes that we don't know anything about.
We love you, Doja. Doja, we love you. We're obsessed with you. Doja, please say hi. Doja, we love you so much. Please jump off a bridge. I do not care about you. Please jump off a bridge. Never look at me again. Doja, we're gonna love you for the end of time. You're everything to us. I hope your mom dies in a fiery car crash. Genuinely. I genuinely hope she dies. Okay, we love you though. We thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, one thing that I do want to kind of set straight is that you'll never see a direct quote of me saying I hate my fans.
Okay.
Not once. But it's a really big misquoted thing where everybody is saying she hates her fans. Never said that.
Doja Cat, we love you, baby.
Shut your bitch ass up.
God, y'all are so annoying. You make my bald head itch.
Wait, don't you love your fans?
Do I love my... What's your name? What's your name? Craig.
Speak up.
Craig, my name's Craig.
No, Craig. I don't know y'all, but I know you, Craig, so ask me. Doja, do you love Craig? Ask!
Doja, do you love Craig?
No, Craig,
Okay.
because you irritate me, Craig. Fuck you, Craig.
Oh,
I hate you,
oh, you're
Craig.
being so mean, okay.
Cardi B goes off on a fan for asking her about her album dropping. So you had a Cardi B fan basically speaking on her album dropping, right? The fan was like, Cardi B, you done said you was gonna drop the album this year. We still ain't get the album. If you don't drop this album by summertime, don't even come on this app. Hey, they funny. How you gonna tell somebody if they don't drop their album, don't come on the app, right? But Cardi B told her she can't tell her what to do, right? Even though the fan was just, basically trying to see Cardi B drop the album. That's what the fan ended up saying. The fan was like, man, I'm a fan. I just want you to drop the album. Woo, woo. Cardi B was looking at it like, you're out here trying to tell me what to do, and you're not my mama. You can't tell me what to do, right? I'm like, dang, you out here going back and forth with your fans. Well, you shouldn't have been out there talking about you was gonna drop the album this year, right? Now we know if you're gonna drop an album, I believe the summertime will be a good time to drop the album, right? Who knows if Cardi B is gonna drop this album? You got people saying she's scared to drop the album. She doesn't want to flop. I mean, people are gonna be comparing her album success to Nicki's, which is a high mountain to climb. But hey, we're gonna see if Cardi B drops the album.
So I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter today, but Cardi B was going off on her fans today because they kept asking her, where's her sophomore album? Where's her second album? They're ready. They're fiending for it. And honestly speaking, it is hard to say this, but I believe Cardi B is trying to not put out a second album because her first album was just too damn good. Not only was her first album good, but it did numbers. And for her to bring out her second album, she has to top her first album. And I kind of understand in a sense where she's like, damn, I'm really trying to make sure my album is perfect and is ready to go, but I don't want to mess this opportunity up. And I also understand her fans because her fans been waiting for 6 years for some new music. So why not put out your music, right? If your fans are desperately wanting it and waiting for it. I just feel like she's in the state of mind where she's just under a lot of pressure, and I hope she's able to somewhat get over that hump. And yeah.
Okay, y'all. So that was some TikToks or whatever in regards to that. I feel like if they had whatever is going on behind the scenes with them and their careers were going better or were going ideally, that they wouldn't treat their fans the way they do. But because of whatever's going on behind the scenes, it causes them to treat the fans a certain way, which is not okay. It's not acceptable because it's not the fans' fault or problem. But that's what I feel. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about Doja Cat, Cardi B in regards to the fans, the industry, and all this stuff. It's very interesting to me, and I like to look deeper into it all. Anyway, I love you guys to death, and I will talk to you in the next one.